Oh, there we go. I unplugged my microphone after yesterday, as you do. Oh, like hell. Look, if there is any chance at all that I'm going to forget to turn off the stream or something like that, that is like priority number one, of course. Anyway, hey, I'm back. Return. How you feeling? I'm feeling fine. I feel like I need to remind everybody every single time that that I'm gonna be fine unless I said something super stupid on stream, like I got a bag and I thought it was Coke, but it turned out to be Skag. That's bad, and also a reference. Or like, I don't know, if I played some sort of DMCA song, like if for whatever reason I just put on John Martin's Big Muff for 3 hours, that's the only time that I'm going to be feeling bad after that. All right. Anyway, I'm looking for it. Where is everything is colorless? There it is. Okay. Did you play Shotgun King? I don't know. I looked a little bit at that game, but I don't know if I'm like all that interested. Besides, I still have so many more games to be playing here too. So, you know how that is. You didn't open up about your fetishes, which is kind of mid. Dog, you're never gonna. You cannot. I will die before I open up about that. You will never get me to talk about that sort of thing. Okay, anyway. What was I looking at here? I entirely forgot. We just had a fun conversation about furries, and that was it. As always. Okay. Which, I mean, really, I don't need to be drunk to do that. I'll do that all the time, every time. So, who wants to talk about... So we got any other things... You admitted to being a part-time furry? I've already admitted to that. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Like, I don't have to drink half a liter of vodka and then change the stream name to Suggestible and Breadable. You're lucky I even spelled that correctly. What's your fursona? I turn into a bird, like John Anderson in the Owner of a Lonely Heart music video. That's what happens the second that I end stream. It's just like, all right, time to go to E621. Owner of a lonely heart. Anyway. All right. You're not drunk? It's been a day. Come on now. Yeesh, I tell ya. Hey, thanks for the sub, McFaddy. 2 years. Oh boy, the things I learned on the way. I used to be a good person. No, you didn't. Shut up. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to your dad. Oh, we're not doing Fibonacci sequence drinking games this time. So, you know. You a big Yes fan? I would answer in the affirmative. I've only really listened to... It's mostly Fragile and, like, the self-titled album and... Tales from Topographic Ocean. Those are like the three. I gotta like do more. I wouldn't really say that I'm a big Yes fan, but I would say I like the stuff. Yo, Yes is great. If you've heard Roundabout, and you probably have, you fucking JoJo nerds, like, listen to the rest of Fragile. There's more than one banger on that album, let me tell you. Anyway. Just... Oh, but nobody asks me about my opinion on Funkadelic after I made that great reference. Come on. Anyway. Guitar teacher turned me on to them years ago. Listen from time to time. It is, they are like some of the absolute standout classics of the progressive rock genre. So, you know. It's worth listening to if you're doing guitar and just about anyway. I would probably say that alone. Oh, all right. Let's do. I was thinking about just like putting up the previous episode, you know, about like the getting suggestions in the first place. But let's do like an actual thing. Let's do like an actual run because that wasn't like a real run. mostly talked about The Looker and like the Daniel Mullins games in that last episode anyway. No promises that that's not going to happen again, but, you know, such is the way. Okay, all right. Let's start this one up then in 5, 4, 3, 2. Use what you see. Done quite a few runs like this before. I can't remember how well they went. How well did they go? Actually, now that I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just do that one again. Okay. Let's start this one up in 5. Hey, Das Hunter. Welcome to Use What You See runs. That is kind of like what the plan is, at least right now. If it goes absolutely terribly, maybe I'll do something different. But we'll see. Okay. Let's start this one up then in 5, 4, 3, 2. Use what you see. If I see it on the ground, I use it. And as such, I have everything on colorless items, so I should be able to use everything, even though I do think that it might be a little bit overpowered in some ways. But since everything is currently unlocked, it should be okay, right? I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be just fine. Hard to say, because, you know, colorless items and going for, in all likelihood, a survival build is some of those are some of the most powerful runs that I've had in Dead Cells, and that is kind of why it makes me wonder if I should just go with brutality or something instead, but I guess we'll see soon enough. In the meantime, I just took this one because, hey, I like Curse of the Dead Gods. That game is fun. And I did get, like, the true ending and everything, even though I didn't show it on stream. So, get a little bit of machete and pistol action. Which is always... Which, you know, considering that I'm about to go drop everything and replace it with other stuff, if I see it, I gotta use it, after all. Obviously, that does not apply to things that I drop on the ground or something like that and didn't actually sell. But aside from that, no plan for the shop. In previous versions of the game where you had a lot more money, what I would do is I would try and, like, spend all of my money on the shop just to, and then, you know, use every item that came up. But now that it's a little bit more reasonable, the economy and everything like that, I'll just do it. It's probably more worthwhile. Let's just say I'm going to save up for food shop, and then everything else will be stuff I pick up off the ground. Oh, put some... No, I'm trying to figure out what puts... Oh, okay, light speed puts flammable oil. Because the machete and pistol combo, the final hit of it, does ignite enemies, so if that had that on there, that could actually be a decent combo. Not that it really matters because of the whole, like, use what you see aspect, of which I'm kind of surprised. Oh, yeah. It's got to be full clear and everything, too, because I am trying to also find all of the items that I possibly can. And although I think this is going to lead me up to what the... Yeah, it's the Arboretum. That... Other areas. I should be using the teleporters when I see them. It's going to take probably a minute just for me to even... like, wrap my head around playing in a different style than what I usually do? Sure. So bear with me here. Gotta remember that it's just like, right. I can't just sell everything that I come across. It's not as... We're not playing by those rules anymore. We're doing different rules as part of the whole, like, viewer suggestion thing. Where, basically, in the last stream, just asked everybody, hey, what do you want to see in Dead Cells? And one of the first things I got there was use what you see. I should make this a regular thing, because it is pretty fun. And usually, I do tend to kind of fall into using the same items over and over, because, well, there are builds that work, and not every item is created equally in Dead Cells. So when it comes to suggestions, I think this is a good one. Also, more mods. Just should do more mods in general. Aside from that, I don't really have any other plans. Go, like, leave a comment or something if you want to see any... I don't have a shield anymore. If you want to see any particular runs, I'm still open for doing anything now that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with Dead Cells, after all. What are we doing today? We're doing use what you see. Hence why I'm taking ×2 damage ice shards, which, you know, in previous versions of the game would be absolutely incredible. Here, ×2 damage on something I'm mostly using to slow down enemies, not as much. You know how that is. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, if I'm careful. I mean, hey, I'm still able to take out, like, a lot of these characters easily, and slowing is good. I should always remember, usually I like just taking a shield, not even to use the shield, but just for this, purely for the sake of, there we go. All right, let's take that instead. Purely for the sake of, gotta replace it. I told you, I was about to just go sell that because I'm like, it's not as good as the one I was using, but no, that's, right. Let's also have a rule here about, like, I'll replace the oldest one. So next up is going to be the Tesla coil when I find another skill. Something like that. All right. Okay. Yeah, viewer suggestions. Also going to be doing, what was it? Spartan Sandal, I thought was, like, an interesting thing with the snowman outfits in particular, just because I want to see what that looks like. And it's like, you know what? Hey, the snowman outfit, 1, is funny, and 2, Spartan sandals are interesting. I could go do another run with that. Aside from that, though, I don't really remember. I mean, we could always do, like, chat votes on what I use, or just, like, chat votes on everything, or something like that. Probably not the one where I drink half a liter of vodka again. That's, you're gonna have to wait, like, another 8 months before that happens. I gotta go see what mods are out there, though. I know there's one that is just like a super hard mode that I might check out. How do you do use what you see with this? I don't even know. I guess I'm going survival, or am I? No, I think I don't even remember. I think I took brutality because everything's brutality right now. Whatever, it's fine. I'll get plenty of stats over the course of this. 1 won't matter. Don't worry, chat. Okay, do a run, but you have the game window flipped upside down. I considered at some point trying to just, like, do a run with my feet. I don't, like, you know. I've seen it before. Like, this guy named Vicar or something like that played through the entirety of Mario 64 with his feet. And that's always been something that I've been like, yeah, that's goofy enough to be fun. I remember for my 100 sub celebration that I never ended up doing, I was going to beat the concierge, which at that point in time it was just the concierge and I'm trying to remember the name, Conjunctivius, that existed while blindfolded, which I thought would have been pretty fun, but obviously, well, if you've been around the channel for any amount of time, you know me and, like, actually following up on celebrating anything doesn't happen. What happened with the half liter of vodka? I poured it all over my head, and it was I was very smelly for the rest of the day, which, yeah, that's what happened. I gotta do the full exploration. Hey. All right, give feet pics? No, you would not get, we're not gonna have feet cam. And if I was doing, right? Don't sell it. And if I was doing feet cam, I would be wearing socks or something. You'd get to see my, actually the only socks I own are all, like, black socks, so, you know. Dressy, because I'll admit right now, I don't wear socks on the casual. And you know, I do need to have that for work, but straight up, I don't really even own any, like, classic white tube socks sort of socks anymore. I don't even think I've owned those since, you know, I lived with my parents. So that is, So we're talking, like, you know, not a sock guy. Don't worry. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about my feet right now? Thank you, Das Monitor. I assume you're subscribing because I'm talking about my feet a lot. All right, anyway. Why the Arboretum route? Arboretum route is usually a what is the word they use? Incentivized biome, which means that you get a lot more money for doing that. And that's generally the only reason why I end up going to it more often than not. I guess it's also maybe in some ways easier to get the 60 kills, but it's really that incentivized biome means you get a lot more money to play around with, you know? And that is very helpful in the higher cell mode, where you don't have nearly as much access to healing, especially. So any amount of extra money can easily go into a shop just to be able to buy you a potion charge or so over the course of the run. Also, just, making sure that you have good items to be using. The highest level of items that you're going to find are going to come from a shop, after all, for that biome. Oh my god, please. I should just get away from this already, because it's the buffing up is not doing me any favors. Just put that on immediately, because, use what you see. Again, I like it because it does force me to... Now, of course, forcing me to use different items was an entire part of the... I guess technically the Pier Nail was the... Well, I did say it. Anyway, yeah, part of the whole, the showcase runs, of course, was all about trying to use items that I wouldn't normally be using. Well, I don't know if I have the parry timing on these guys. JK, I do. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, be a little bit cautious. I hate reactive weapons. You gotta wait until enemies actually attack you to get in damage on them. It's annoying, and it does not play well to my playstyle, of course, which is run in and start swinging my sword wildly until everything's dead. And that's the way I like it, baby. Okay, there we go. Double shield. That's not a double shield meta. Yeah, Cocoon. Cocoon's one of those items that it's like, I just don't use that often. There's good reasons why you'd want to use it, but I don't know. For the most part, I don't do parrying enough. I'll admit it. All right. Yeah, the only way I'm going to end up doing like double shield run is if I also have... is if I also have some actual attacking skills. Because stuff like the spikers and slammers, for example, you can't do anything with that. It's just not possible. Yep. I could probably try parry that if I wanted to. I'm not going to say that's a great idea. Damn it. Damn it again. I jumped on that. I was too busy trying to look at what the worker was doing and not the fact that it just jumped on a plant. Oy, Cocoon is overrated. Is it, though? I don't know. I feel like I don't use it enough to even, say that it's overrated. All right. Let's do that one again. I'm losing the cool outfits, but hey. The mushroom guy outfit is cool, too. Bone. I do like the bone item. I'm going to take it. As for everything else, we'll kind of see how it goes. DC subreddit has been crazy for War Spear in the past few months. What's that all about? War Spear has been improved significantly. I don't even disagree with that sort of assessment, because the War Spear is much faster now, and that's a rarity just in general with a lot of survival items especially. And hey, it does very easily cut through huge groups of enemies, which you encounter quite a bit on higher cell difficulties. Now, it doesn't really have good criticals for fighting bosses, which I think would be sort of a problem in a lot of ways, considering bosses are usually where I end up dying, unless I'm just playing badly. Yeah, War Spear is the one with extra damage against multiple enemies. The one against the wall is the Impaler you're thinking of. Which, similar, but I would actually say pretty similar now that they have improved the speed quite a bit. I would consider War Spear to be a similar sort of class to the... Oh, what is it called? Seismic Strike. Because Seismic Strike is also a decently fast and, gimmicky, but also very useful survival weapon. Actually, ever since I did the showcase run on it, I've kind of turned around quite a bit on Seismic Strike. I think it's pretty good. Also combine that with Heart of Ice, and that is some pretty amazing cooldown reduction you can get off of it. So, you know, I wouldn't say it's like the best weapon. It's good though. More often than not, like I said, I would probably take, I don't know, Headstone. Headstone is one of my favorite of the survival weapons. And then, of course, just, you know, colorless items. War Spear's on the last time I played the game with Giant Killer plus War Spear. Funnest and chillest run that I've had. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's been improved a lot. There's good reason why you've been hearing talk around the town about that. I can say that right now. Okay, let's go back and heal up before I die in yet another embarrassing way. Not picking up tonic? Wait, did I miss tonic? Where was that? I knew it. I knew I was just gonna have the same Sigma grind set that is just going to put me into, you know, Dead Cells autoplay. Where it's just like, yes, the time where I talk to chat. It's like, no, you're actually playing a video game this time. Keep switching it out, baby. Yeah, I totally missed up. I totally missed tonic then. Eek. All right. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Looking for more items, really, and that's going to be kind of. I mean, it's not a use what you see if you aren't constantly grabbing items. Good old days of using tonic and salvaging it instantly. Oh yeah. I mean, are you surprised? Let's get rid of the 100 times damage given and taken. I don't think that's going to be doing me a whole lot right now. Although again, it's just like, you know, have to actually be using items. I mean, that was the oldest item. So, whatever. All right, just gotta remember how this works. Oh, carrot? Oh, that was a carrot. Well, again, technically, look, technical, you know? How does that item work? Which one? Which one you looking at? I have 4. All right. Man, look at that, like, pro-level move where I sell stuff while being attacked by an enemy. That's that 2,000 hours coming in when I died in the secondary. No, Lightspeed dashes you forward, dealing damage to every enemy in its path, and then you can also use it a second time to go backwards, dealing significantly less damage. There's the tombstone. It's not called the head. It is a headstone, but, you know what I'm saying. All right. It's our new Dead Cell save file and trying to sell everything without recycling. Yeah. You can see that anytime I've started up a new save file. It works by killing you 90% of the time. Yeah, the Lightspeed is not one of my favorites. It's like, it doesn't do enough damage, and the cooldown, you know, is not short enough to give you a lot of movement out of it. Okay, let's go disengagement, because that always tends to save me. Yeah. It is a good option. Okay, come on now. Let's try not to die here instead. Bam. See, and that is why the tombstone remains one of my favorite items. It's so good. It's gonna get gone real soon, but until that point, you know, just slam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam on that there Rampager. Yep. Nope. Still a slow weapon, though. Do keep that in mind. It's not a silver bullet. Although I do think that dropping a tombstone on a werewolf would probably kill it just the same. You know, everybody always talks about the silver bullet killing things, but I guess the first thing I saw there was the giant killer, so it's definitely not me making an excuse to not pick up the cocoon. Anyway. Yep. Oh god, I hate this. Yeah. How am I even gonna do this? How am I threaten this needle? There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Remember when Tombstone was OP? Is it still not an incredibly good item? I think it still is very worthwhile to actually use. This thing, the value of this thing has not gone down at all. Okay, grab one of these. I guess I am technically going to be taking legendary items when they come up, so I could build for that, but then I'm also going to be losing legendary items equally as much. There we are. Tombstone might not be the exact same as it once was. I still think it is a great item. Also very fun. But yeah, what was I saying here? Something about werewolves. Silver bullets. I don't know where was I. Did I have a point to be made about that, or was I just saying things? It was probably the second. All right. Anyway. And slam. Come on and slam and welcome to the jam. See, now that's more my wheelhouse after all, making Space Jam references. A movie I don't even like. Anyway. Yeah, give me some of that health. Although, I think that as of right now, most of my damage is currently in, or most of my brutality is currently because of my necklace. There we go. That's about it. Hip. Slam. Always remember that you do maintain your combo even while rolling. God, I love that they made that change. That is such an old change, but I do want to say again, it is such a good change. And it was so frustrating back in the day for trying to use any one of the survival weapons. To play more Dead Cells, unlock more items, and do things. Hey, a lot of the items are pretty good, and, you know, unlike a lot of other roguelite-y sort of... Ooh. Unlike a lot of other roguelite-y sort of games, you can really get a lot of use out of even a single weapon in Dead Cells. Sorry, Tombstone. You know how it goes, though. Tonfas. It's been a little while since I've used them. Was really impressed with them last time, though. They're a fun item. Although having the jump be a forced thing rather than just, you know, something you choose to do does make it quite a bit different because of stuff like that. Right, and I don't actually have a... Okay. There. Because, yeah, it's the... Oh my god, please. Same concept as trying to use the original meat skewer. Original style meat skewer. Original home style meat skewer. It kind of throws you into danger more than it saves you. You know what I'm saying. Also makes it a little bit more difficult to hit things. I like the original one. Anyway. How old is that? Old is what? I don't even remember. What did I say? I've said so many different things. Space Jam? Space Jam is from 1995. There was also like a new movie that looked kind of awful in okay, I'm a little bit less impressed with the Tonfas now, I'm gonna admit. Okay. Who drops the Tonfas? The boss that uses them. Calliope, Euterpe, and Cleo. Or Cleo? Cleo in the lighthouse. It is, she uses them, and, you know, if you kill her last, she will drop the blueprints for it. That's what you're looking for. All right. Unless you're talking about the Tonfas. Oh, yeah, the Blade Tonfas are from the last DLC. They are a boss weapon. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly what I am using here. Did also get a rework of the magnetic grenade, too. Something to keep in mind. Not like... huge, but it is different. The drops are not percent based. No, I don't think so. I think it's just whoever you kill last. Well, get rid of the giant killer for the bone again. Oh no, Tonfas, you're out of here. You can still use the jump around. Lighthouse, yep. The three bosses all have their own weapons as drops. Gilded Yumi, Wrecking Ball, and the Bladed Tonfas, which I'm currently using right now. Currently using 4 now, and will probably be switching out in seconds. Okay, please. At least the bone's still absolutely fantastic sort of item. I do have 60 kills here in spite of everything. In spite of all my rage. Oh, okay. I can never think of that song without thinking of the mashup with Working for the Weekend. Anyway. That has nothing to do with anything. I just thought if you've never heard it, you should go listen to it. The rolling combo change, like I've been playing Dead Cells since very early access, and I can't remember why they brought in that change. That's like a couple years old now. I want to say it was close to the 1.0 release. Couldn't really tell you exactly when, because it has been like 5 years I've been playing this game. It's been a grip. There we go. See, look at all the money here. This is what I'm talking about with incentivized biomes. Okay, enough of that. Let's get like 3 of the same gems appearing all at once. It's pretty nice. There we go. Oh. Saw the Gilded run. Don't think I'm going to be trying to... Yeah, Gilded Yumi run is... Well... yeah, that was one of the other things that people wanted to see, another Gilded Yumi run, because, I don't know. They think it's funny when I use a weapon that's not very good. Okay, here, let's use this already. Yeah, I do need something to kind of synergize with it. It's not really something that you can use by itself. Okay, do that. Oh, like to, you know... Try and find some more food. I think I'm going to end up just taking the... anything else to take around here, by the way? Nope. There is a chest. I should go open that up. He's living the shmoney life. The what now? It do be shmoney, though. Anyway. Stupid memes. Affect your brain, the memes, Jack, etc. Okay. Okay. And look at that cash. It's true, though. It's true. You get a lot of cash for the incentivized biomes. They are incentivized for good reason. All right. Can't buy a weapon. It's hard. It would be sort of hard to do in the whole... sort of hard to do, sort of hard to, like, figure out how I'm going to fit that into the whole, like, use what you see style of run. I don't know, like how would you make that into use what you see? Because I got no idea. Said in the past that what I would do is... Did they make this weapon larger? I swear it was not this large before. Anyway. Ooh, it's the doctor. It's me. It really he. He being me. Okay, so no, it's not just buy everything. Yeah, that's what I did originally and use what you see runs. But the thing is, well, money ain't as easy to come by. It doesn't grow on trees. It is the perfect place for shade, though. And that's just how, I mean, this was the last one I saw. Anyway, enough of the Kendrick Lamar references. It's like half the screen. I don't like I guess it's been a while since I've used this weapon, so I don't really remember what it looked like. Maybe it was always this large. Money is paper. It's not paper. It's linen. It's closer to pants than it is to like a notebook. Come on, really. Steal everything. That does not exist in this game. Come on. You know, I know that's a roguelike sort of standard to be able to attack the shopkeeper, but not in this game, man. There it goes. There's no way it used to be that large. Well, I guess we'll never know now. All right. See if I can't... Well, yeah, why not just do that there? I mean, that's... Another weapon I don't really use a whole ton. The infantry bow. Ooh, I think I was one frame away from getting totally moidalized there. Yeesh. Well, whatever works, as always. Okay. I'm gonna... There. Whew. Okay. Would be an interesting mechanic, so it would probably just give more curse. Yeah, usually in a lot of other, like true roguelikes and everything, attacking a shopkeeper does usually result in several different things. I've seen a bunch of different things in different games. But the classic one is the shopkeeper attacks you, and the shopkeeper throws money at you to murder you. Usually with like pinpoint accuracy and way more damage than you're prepared to deal with at whatever level you're actually fighting them. It's a frightening thing to attack a shopkeeper. Ooh, scared again. Like, I remember in one game, Gloom, it was actually like a lore thing where attacking the shopkeeper, they would turn into a Wendigo, which is part of their whole backstory. And otherwise, you wouldn't even see in the game if you never tried to like steal from the shop. Then there's also like the shopkeeper that existed in One Step from Eden that was required for the like super ending of the game where you actually beat Seraph. That was fun. One Step from Eden is a fun game. Anyway. All right. Shopkeeper scarier than the final boss. Depends on what sort of game you're talking about. In like NetHack, for example, it summons thugs. A pretty powerful character, but the real thing is that you're committing murder, and murder is bad. It comes with bad things. You don't want to commit murder in that game. It's generally a detriment. Unless you're chaotic, then sure, go ahead, whatever. You're already the Joker, baby. You're the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. Anyway. Now do the lore for the Elden Ring merchants. I mean, they're just dudes. They're just dudes that are hanging around. Some of them are, you got like the one that's in the woods where he is, clearly like maybe also murdering people, where he's like selling meat and things to do invasions. There's like the one that you find in the cave and whatnot, who has clearly like not talked to people for potentially years, if not decades. So he kind of like is extremely shy around everybody. There's the Santa one that you meet kind of like first. There's a lot of different ones. Nah, dude, they're related to the Three Fingers. Are they though? Is there any sort of indication as to them being related to Three Fingers in any way? Because I never saw any of that in the game. Glad we can agree murder is bad. I mean, the thing is, murder is bad because, like, straight up your god's going to be furious with you. And at the same time, you're also going to lose luck and, you can't pray and you're going to have to go, like, seek penance and stuff like that. And it's just an entire thing. Same thing with like cannibalism in that game. You gotta kind of be careful. Don't eat a werewolf. You might think the werewolf, that's a wolf, right? No, it's not a wolf. It's a person. And you're a cannibal for trying to eat them. Ugh. One of those fun, they call it in NetHack, yet another stupid death, which, as always, is a very accurate title for how some of that stuff goes sometimes. Where it's like, oh, whoops. I guess I shouldn't be randomly attacking things when I'm blindfolded because now the Keystone Cops are coming. Okay. Hallucinating, too. That was another death that I had in that game last time I was playing it. I'm just like, oh, that was my own damn fault. I knew that was going to happen if I tried to do it. Hey, magnetic grenade. Doing some good stuff here. All right. Yeah, there's like a Bellow in Gungeon who isn't like a boss, but has an entire like thing when you try and steal with him. It's like it is a roguelike and roguelite standard to be able to attack shopkeepers and usually get into a fight that you can't win. Such is the way it goes. Yeah, like there was an entire like unique fight and like boss and everything for fighting the shopkeepers in Crypt of the Necrodancer, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. It's a fun mechanic. Usually ill-advised, though. I mean, more often than not, you're gonna regret it. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I passed with an 8.7. Hey, nice. Good. So me banning you from the stream to go and study was, in fact, the right call. I'm glad to hear it. That just means that I am emboldened to ban more people. Hey, the werewolf tried to eat me first. Yeah, but everything tries to kill you in that hack, except for like the guys in Mine Town and the quest. So that's not really an excuse. And that's definitely not an excuse for trying to eat them afterwards. Oh, I thought a little bit of hitbox jankiness there would have worked out in my favor, and I'm glad it did. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, really, the thing with werewolves and were-rats and everything are just more the likelihood that you're going to get infected and turn into one of them. just ask any one of the characters that I had when I was doing streams of that game that got a little bit of were-rat-itis. Inflammation of the were-rat. Oh, so many rats. So very many. And they're like the worst one to turn into. They have no carry weight, and being able to summon rats is not the most impressive of abilities. I think it should go without saying. Well, anyway, I like werewolves. I don't like them in NetHack. They're frustrating. Also, you know, there's a very clear difference between a lot of werewolves. I mean, are we talking... That's the whole thing. Where it's like, are we talking like werewolves like Bloodborne, which those are the mangiest, grossest, the grodiest werewolves possible and are closer to like zombies than actual wolves? Or are we talking like, you know, giant wolf men with huge bulges like in my fan fictions? Because, like, I don't think we can say entirely, like, do you like werewolves or do you like, you know, the fan fiction werewolves? Right? Okay. All right. The second, exactly. I mean, we all like those werewolves, right, chat? But you know, there's an entire like spectrum of different. I guess we'll just go with the first one. Yeah. Entire spectrum of different wolves and werewolves that exist in any sort of media. Oh, do I want to go to the morass? I like the cute, muscular, big ones. Yeah, exactly. We all like those, but that's not always what you get. Sometimes you get the gross zombie werewolves that are sometimes just skeletons. Just skeletons. They use frenzy magic on you if you attack them. I did not know that because I didn't attack any of the the shopkeepers. Why would I? Huh. Description of stuff, you'll have to ask Vadi about that. Isn't Vadi also the guy that keeps saying that there's like some sort of incredible lore behind Pinwheel? You know, the three guys under a cloak gag boss? Ugh. I don't know if I can trust them on much of anything. Oh yeah, the village werewolves. Those are gross ones. Those are pretty gross werewolves. You know, look, you're way more likely to turn out like fish guy that I can't remember the name of than like Lady Dimitrescu. Let's just say that right now. I mean, that is, you know, kind of like going on dumb monster transformations in well, this is gonna be a problem. In Resident Evil games, that, you know, there are. What was up with Wesker trying to do the whole thing with Ouroboros, when it's like, I'm fairly certain that Ouroboros didn't actually work on anybody except for himself, and he was genetically engineered to be able to take in any sort of virus and adapt to it. He genetically engineered to do that. And then he's just like, now everybody else is going to become superhuman or die. And it's just like, so what's your success rate on people becoming superhuman? Me. Uh-huh. Good plan, Wesker. And then he was thrown in a volcano and had 2 rockets shot at him. And that's the moral of the story, kids. Come up with better plans. At least Spencer was just trying to live forever. That was a selfish plan, but at least I get it. I get that one. Anyway, this is... See, you wanted lore? We're getting Resident Evil lore. Okay. All right. Your playthrough of Inscription was how I beat that part? Wait, what? Really? Did everybody just use, like, of course everybody used the Mantis God. Luke Carter himself said that thing was just, dude, that was like the most expensive card in the entire game. No surprise that Mantis God is just like, yeah. Moral of the story, you die. Yeah, well, sometimes you get to turn into a cool monster first. Not often. Actually, very infrequently. Sometimes you turn out like Steve. Look, it's not really, you know, Resident Evil. It's like the viruses rarely ever turn out good for anybody that's not Albert Wesker. Yeah. Yeah, him. It's good to see you survive last night. I said before that it's just like, oh, come on. Do I have to remind everybody how infrequently I actually drink? Plus, I have extremely high constitution. What was the dumb thing I said? The only thing that could possibly hurt me in that sort of situation is if I said something really stupid on stream or, like, played DMCA stuff. I mean... Aside from that, it's like, nah, I'll be fine. Oh, let's go. As always, one of my favorites. And then I made a reference to Funkadelic. So, you know, go back and watch that part of the VOD if you want to hear me make references to Funkadelic. And I know y'all do. Y'all here are big fans of George Clinton, right? And if not, you should be. Come on. Come on, guys. Ah! Oh. Although, speaking of which, I am going to go... Give me 1 second. I'm going to go disconnect my controller. All right, back to it here. Let's reconnect my controller to start with. Hey, Deca, my love. Making it to a stream. Yeah, we're just talking about Inscription, I think. Was that what the last topic of conversation? Whatever. Hope everybody's enjoying the Daniel Mullins experience. I like those games a lot. And I do think that especially the Hex deserves more love. Come on, guys. Love the Hex more. Don't only watch Beneath the Surface. I know that's the most popular out of that entire series. For ridiculous reasons, I assume. Because people wanted to see the weird thing that happened in that fishing game. But it's like, watch the entire thing, especially the secrets video. I literally spent the entirety of last Saturday making that video. That is how many secrets were in that game. And by the entirety of last Saturday, I mean I got to sleep at 5 a.m. on Sunday. So just like, you know, there's a lot of good stuff. Graphed Urayuli into a character card for the power. Oh yeah. I mean, I had a lot of like KC was pretty good. I had one guy named Sharkbait who, well, died to sharks. That was also a pretty good death card. Ouroboros, and that combination that I had, especially with the rabbit burrow sigil plus squirrels, was like, I could have easily got Ouroboros up to like, you know, 99.99 or whatever the max is if I just tried to. I did not realize that it actually, like, you know, maintains its power even like through different runs and everything. It's kind of incredible. So, you know, I'm gonna go try and grab that, and the Ouroboros is nuts. Yeah, I noticed. Jeez. And I had the perfect opportunity to just cycle it. To just cycle it over and over. To make the true Ouroboros in that way. But yeah. It's been really fun to see all these games I don't know anything about and watching you find / show the secrets. I love games with big secrets. I love games that just have like a stupid amount of secrets. You can see that with like any one of the puzzle games that I played before, and of course, Environmental Station Alpha is always the one that I point out. But there's just like, there's, for God's sake, please. Okay, well, use what you see, baby. It's a lifestyle, I guess. And a death style. Your lifestyle determines your death style. How am I gonna do this? That thing doesn't even bleed. It's stone. Ooh. And I got like one more. Oh god, I got like one more item to cycle through before I can even get rid of this too. Hook hand, Cardor hook hand is gonna have to go. Well. Oh god. Oh god. Oh okay. At least it didn't summon. It didn't summon because that would have been the nail in the coffin, the proverbial and literal nail in the coffin. I would have nailed one of the biters. Oh no, that's I was hoping for. What was the last one? It was Knife Dance, yeah. I can make this work. Look, you've seen how far I can get, and that's like not even doing hardcore play yet. That's not even. That was what my 5th try in the last month or something of using the cursed sword. I can survive for a while. I am frightened though. Should go without saying. Ooh, Rayali. Okay. Wait, which videos? Which videos are the Pony Island, the Hex, and Beneath the Surface, which is a supplement and epilogue to the Hex, and now Inscription. They're all created by the same person, Daniel Mullins, and they all have a lot of like, hi. They all have like a lot of similar themes, and he's really big on like metagames and secrets, and it's a lot of cool stuff. It's a lot of fun stuff. I think it makes for some really cool videos, but also, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Just go. Okay. I need to get rid of this ASAP. I googled Pony Island. You can just search it on the channel. You don't have to Google it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's another cursed. Oh, hey, look, everybody. There's a second cursed sword. Just fuck me right up then. Well, let's go get it. All right. No, let's go get the cursed sword first. Because hey, look, 2-handed item. That'll be a great way to get rid of this. I saw the cursed sword first. After all, that's only fair, right? Oh boy. Dog's doomed. I'm not doomed yet. Hey, don't count me out just yet. I'm still alive for right now, and that's what counts. The only hit point that matters is your last and all that. Okay, heavy crossbow. It's a good item. High quality item, the sort that you can show to your mom and she'll be all like, wow, cool item. Provided that your mom is a cool gamer. Y'all got cool gamer moms, right? Asking for, myself. Let me just hang there for a second. I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh my god, please. Please, Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. My mom doesn't like games. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Gamer in my family was my dad. And he only ever played, like, Doom. A couple games like that back in the day. Arcade games, you know, back when they were still extant. These days, not so much. Please get me out of here and stop. Okay. Okay. Thank God. The nightmare is over for now. Why'd you sell that? Which one? I sell so many things all the time. Okay. Already has a cursed sword? Yeah, you can't pick up 2 cursed swords. Unless they're legendary. Which, you know. Yeah. So, it would be effectively the same thing regardless. Don't worry about that. Now I'm looking forward to the cursed sword appearing yet again somehow against all odds. Man. New and Dead Cell stuck at the last boss. Oh, man. I mean, I am on, like, New Game +4 right now. Be wary of spoilers, even though you probably won't be seeing any right now. Biggest suggestion, as always, survival runs, super amazing. If you're very new at the game, go grab Nutcracker plus the Wolf Trap. That is one of the best combinations you can get, and you can also get a lot of extra healing and everything, and you get bigger health too. Tank your way right through that boss, you have no problem at all. And then, of course, the barrel launcher. If you want to go brave the distillery, that thing is like the biggest counter to the boss that you can possibly find. It is just absolutely incredible. And if you get the crow wings on top of that, you can trivially beat him without taking any damage. Because you're just directly above his head and he can't hit you. And yet the barrel launcher is doing just outrageous amounts of damage. Oh yeah, you can also use the practice rooms. I shouldn't forget about that. Those do in fact exist now. Another helpful way. Mess around with a few different builds, but yeah, it's Final Boss is a hard one. He's got very little telegraphing on his moves, and they hit all across the entire arena. So it is sort of a it's a step up in difficulty, yeah. No question. All right, we good? What happened to the Assassin's Scroll? Why does it have nothing on it? Whatever. Then I do want to go get the potion charge, and yeah. Try a suggestion. The thing is, you can do pretty much anything, and you'll eventually get there. Just stack up those stats in one as much as possible, and you can get big damage. Might be tempted to throw it a lot into health, but I always try and go for pure damage. I mean, maybe that's because I played the game for 2,000 hours, but you can take enemies down pretty quickly if you get a few challenge rifts and the like. But that all depends on how you're looking to play the game. Like legendary items, colorless stuff, there's a bunch of good options. Still though, I think most consistently, if you're playing the game for the first time, Nutcracker Wolf Trap is an amazing combination. Holds enemies in place, and enemies can't attack you if you're behind them for most enemies. And in addition to that, it also, just buffs up the weapon and gives you the critical all the time. It's great. No stat scrolls in Dead Cells. Yeah, it's a piece of paper. You found it. You found the piece of paper. Congratulations. Why don't you charge your crossbow for the crit? I mean, it's one-shotting everything as of right now. I think I'm doing okay. Don't worry, against the boss, that is going to be a bit of a different story. But for right now, I think I'm doing just fine. Did you get the Cuphead DLC? Oh yeah, that came. Oh yeah, geez, that came out. I saw Grapefruit playing it, and I'm like, oh damn, I didn't know that was coming out. Hoo boy. The what? Yeah, Cuphead, the DLC, the delicious last course, now out today. Today. Well, Ice Crossbow is the first one I saw. Am I gonna play it though? I don't know. I didn't really have any plans. Oh, damn, you watch Grapefruit? Yeah, I've been referencing him a ton in the Isaac series. But yeah, that dude's done a lot of content on there. On that. I love how behaved and tame today. I don't even remember what it was like yesterday. For obvious reasons. Half a liter of vodka. But, you know. Alright. Donkey streaming it. Of course. Donkey's video is also why I was talking about the Looker yesterday too, because I'm just like, hey, why is Donkey playing The Witness in 2022? Don't get me wrong, I like that game, but that's weird. It's like, oh no. I told second guy about that, and he might end up playing it too at this rate. I don't know if ow. I don't know if I'm gonna actually play it, but I'm definitely, my interest is piqued. Drink half a liter of vodka? Yeah, and now you're going to have to wait another 8 months before I do that again. You're going to get the occasional me, like, pouring a drink, getting halfway through it, and then as the stream ends, I just kind of dump out the rest because I don't really feel like it. That's all you get now. Okay. Yeah, we talked about furries a lot. Anyway. Also, like, profit sharing on game distribution. Profit sharing on game distribution platforms, which is a weird one, but I don't know. What's your brand? Kirkland. I am actually out of that now, so you know. But yeah, like the old 2-liter Kirkland brand vodka from Costco. You know. Good combo here. I can't believe you referenced the Forager stream. I reference the Forager stream a lot. Also, 8 months ago actually was when I played Minecraft drunk on stream, and we did Journey karaoke for like 2 hours. Holy Christ, that was embarrassing. All right. Number one, giving that spike boot. But yeah. Look, it's fun to let loose every once in a while. Don't expect it to be a regular thing, though. Yeah, her Kirkland is relabeled Grey Goose. I believe it, but I also don't know what Grey Goose vodka tastes like, because I'm cheap. If I'm not drinking that, I'm just drinking like Amsterdam. So, yeah, only the finest, of course, for me. To be fair, I usually just you know, put it in a mixer. You missed that, and yeah, that VOD is hyper dead. Grey Goose is affordable. Yeah, well, a liter of New Amsterdam is $10. It's like $8 actually. Look. Anyway. Forager stream was fun. Hey, nice. I think the last time even then that I did that was what? The like 8-hour Noita stream. Oh man. I'm tempted to go back to Noita. I'm gonna admit. That game is super good. And now that I'm in the part of Isaac where it's just like, we're just doing regular runs for like 10 hours. We gotta do like 30 regular runs to unlock everything with characters. It's like, temptation to kind of switch things up again is there. And again, I still do like Isaac. I don't know if I'm quite done with it just yet. Wasn't Noita updated somewhat recently? As far as I know, the game's been content complete. They're not going to add anything else new, which is too bad, because I still think there's a ton of stuff. Like, I still want to see shops. I still want to see shops be more of a thing. Like, yeah, they exist in the game, but they're not, like, consistent. And being able to, you know, alter your wand a lot is a big part of that game, you know? See the silly little animation with the skull outfit? Let me look. Yeah, you do get the drop kick in that way, a little bit clearer scene than with other outfits, don't you? And one of the other suggested runs I got is Spartan Sandals using the snowman outfit, so we'll probably end up seeing that soon enough. Costume, I've eaten Skull recently. Cute game. Yeah, I mean, It's not like my favorite game or anything, but I do think it is worth playing. It's a fun one. Did a few streams. Like, when this outfit first came out, I did, like, a run through. It's kind of like a second half of the Dead Cells stream. Also just got, like, a full playthrough on the channel, too. In case you wanted to check that out. I mean, I've played everything that has been referenced in the crossover update, except for Guacamelee. I don't know why. And Foil Power is like my favorite. Pure Nail's really good though. I actually really like all the items, except not a huge fan of the Hyperlight Drifter one. Then we got to use that one more. Anyway, is that skeleton naked? As skeletons tend to be. Look, don't worry. The skeleton does not have genitalia. It's safe for work on stream. John Twitch is not going to ban me. If John Twitch was going to ban me, he would have banned me for playing John Martin's Big Muff for 3 hours yesterday. As I said. Get away with that terrible stuff. Lord knows you're stifling me. I did not actually play that yesterday. Don't worry, John Twitch. That was a joke. Okay. Let's just kind of... and I still got super hit anyway. Look, here's the thing. You can... God, I remember one point in time in the past where I'm just like, hey, come on, guys. You know, skeletons don't have genitalia. And they're like, oh, finally excuse to post this picture. And you can imagine what the picture was. I don't think I need to go into any more detail. Thank you, Disengagement, for saving runs on the daily. Yes, everybody thank Disengagement for basically being essential for 5-cell mode. Let's be real here. Okay. It is... I don't think it's probably... It's like one of my must-take sort of mutations for good reason, after all. Yeah. Also, guys, like, the character in Skull is like 5 years old. Come on, don't be crass. Oh, yeah, I didn't buy Hitman 3. You're right, I didn't do that. I might have passed out on screen, but yeah, I should go do that. You said it's still there for like 7 more days or something, right? I should go grab that then, and maybe, probably when Inscription is done, get to recording that, because I want to see if I like that game. I honestly don't know. I think it can go either way. Like, the sort of openness of it might kind of have me, you know, paralyzed by choice, and then I'm just gonna kind of, like, you know, not have fun with it. Or, you know, like, finding all the Easter eggs and all that sort of stuff might be a lot of fun. Hard to say. Hard to say. Until I actually play the thing. Root Grenade, replacing Lightspeed. That's totally fine. I actually like this better than Lightspeed. Well, once again, Root Grenade is one of those items that I got turned around on after actually using it for a run. That's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed by it. There we are. And that's also good, too, because that gives me more stats. All right. Gotta remember to take everything, because I'm totally going to forget. Disengage me. You still save runs on the daily? You are. Freedom of choice versus choice scary. It's hard to say because, you know, like playing Minecraft, for example, I had that sort of thing where I'm just like I just zeroed in on accomplishing all of the objectives. I didn't even make like a house, and I enjoyed that game. So who's to say that I was doing it wrong, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that'll be an entire thing. I do know that game has a wacky lore and like a lot of fun voice lines and everything that you can go and find over the course of it too. And as we've seen with like Inscription and the entire Daniel Mullins thing, that it's just like, I don't like games like that. But am I gonna get into it? Am I gonna get into it? I don't know. Yep, we'll see. Oh yeah, chest. Gotta get in there, go see what that is. What is the context for your build right now? Use what you see. If I see an item, I gotta use it. And that's replacing the oldest one first. That is why everything is colorless right now. It's a wacky style of run, but it does get interesting. It means that things are ever changing, and builds can just somehow immediately include the cursed sword, even though I really don't want it to. It's a sort of run that I should do more often, because it does really highlight a lot of different items without needing to having that be the only thing you see in the episode. But that is why, disengagement is Yigar, but in gut. What? I mean, yeah, it is basically the YOLO mutation, but more. You get more of it. Hey, nice. And that also is able to fill up the other slot that I got empty right now. Good. I had a slot empty because I was using a two-handed weapon prior to that. In case you weren't here. Video game, no. Video game, no. No, bad video game. Anyway. Alright. Continuing on here again. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab Hitman. Still have to go do Loot River and Invisible Ink. I've been putting that off so much. Especially because, again, I did say I spent the entirety of last Saturday just making the secrets video for the hacks. That is it. That was all I did all day. Because, there's a lot of secrets in that game. There's a lot of secrets in that game. All right. Meant to be good, but my brain was need to insert German here. Gut. I see. I kind of inferred it by context. Anyway. Right. At least you didn't type in pony sex. Yes, at least. You don't have to have a repeat of last time where you just talked about pornography for like half the stream. The most famous album by The Cure. Anyway. Stupid. My God, was that, of all the things to bring up from the previous stream, why did I have to go to that one again? It's not even a good bit. It's not even really a bit. It's just a dumb reference. Okay. Do that. Do that. Okay. Game did bad things. Yeah, I mean, usually spike balls and their weird hitboxes work out in my favor. The Cure is overrated, in my completely unfounded opinion. I gotta say, not a huge fan when I was listening to that, but I can also still recognize what makes it such a meaningful album when I was listening to it. Absolutely. I mean, we were talking at some point in time, I remember, about like, hey, like when did like goth, as like a thing start? And it's like, yes. I think I can see it right here. Okay. Gentleman's outfit. I like the little cape it has. I mean, I think those are supposed to be coattails. It's sort of hard to tell. But yeah. I'll try and ride them. I don't know if I would ride the coattails of this guy at all. Anyway, okay. The dumb wordplay is done. Let's continue on with the run here. Well, maybe I can make this work. Nope, I wasn't able to make it work. At least not in the way I wanted to. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now. Isn't that fragments of the Philosopher's Stone and the cufflinks? Oh man, I should sell those. This is like 750,000 gold each. Philosopher's Stone doesn't really appear too much aside from the old, very, very rare collectible item that just gives you a lot of money. Despite all of the alchemy references and everything in the game doesn't get too much play. There we are. A little bit of healing before I decide to take another potion charge at this rate. Bleh. Not a huge fan of having to do that over and over, but you do what you got to survive. All right. He walks up to the spoiler boss and he... Really? Oh, I did not know that. Maybe I'll have to go take this, maybe I'll have to go take this outfit out to the spoiler boss at some point in time then. Ah. Sort of like the Hand of the King with the king outfit. Ah. His unique dialogue. Oh, he doesn't. Ow. It's not entirely out of character for Motion Twin to put that sort of thing in there, though. What are the actual odds of you have an appearance of the Philosopher's Stone in game? Super rare. I've seen it a couple times, but that's because I played the game for 2,000 hours, you know? But, like, man, the chance of actually seeing that, I think, is just, like, astronomically low. And, I mean, all it does is give you money, but still. All right. Okay, please don't give me a bad item. We're coming up on the boss, and I kind of need to not... Oh? Are you a bad item? No, that's fine. Well, although... Yeah, this is going to be kind of a funky build. But I'll make it work. Yeah. Okay. Hey, yeah, because we're going to do it like this. Although... Never mind then. Well, hey, look at that health go up though with necromancy, so I guess it's not the worst. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Use what you see though. It's not always the most efficient of. God damn it! And then all right, well we're just gonna do this then. Fine, you got me. Didn't get the parry, and that's what happens. Well, it's my fault. I should have gotten the parry. All right. Anything else? Okay, that's going to replace Wolf Trap. Sure. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I'm just gonna try and stall this out at this rate. You know what? I do... Hey, regardless of everything else, I do still have this as an option, as always. Alright, unless, again, weird builds, but hey, stats are good. Stats still looking pretty okay for now, at least. Okay, come on. Root Grenade? I'm going to be the MVP here. Not more than disengagement. I mean, you know that's never going to happen. But still going well. The hat floats. Well, yeah, of course. You don't have a head. Got a smoke head. Remember when Necromancy didn't cap it? Ooh, okay. You know what? Yeah, I can work with this. I can work with this. Sure. Oh, switch that out there and then, yeah. I tried to do all the gameplay modifiers? Yes, I've definitely done that before. It was goofy, but easier than you might think because of like the bloodthirsty one especially. You get a lot of healing very easily. That's everything. Let's go. Oh, Necromancy not capping at 50% health and just being the best mutation in the entire game. Well, you did have the whole problem with malaise getting too high, but you know what I'm saying. I might throw that on as a suggestion, though. You know, trying to do all gameplay modifiers. That could be interesting. All right, let's switch this out for something a little bit more useful. 40% extra health is nothing to ignore. Just to begin, and then we'll take that because I'm gonna use it, and then we'll take that because I'm going to use it. And there you are. Okay. Let's see what we got. should be able to actually deal damage here because this is more of a weapon than the other two that I have right now. So what happened in the last stream? I drank a liter of vodka. Anyway. Ah. No, and I didn't even get the parry. just keep doing this, whatever. I gotta remember that I do have a shield here. So used to not having it in this run. Okay. Alright, just do it then. Ugh. Why did it end so abruptly? I don't remember. I'll admit. There was a reason. Nice. Okay. Again, gotta remember that I have a shield. I've gotten very few shields in this run, and that's sort of messing up my judgment. Come on. Well, not the smoothest, to say the least, but a win. A win is a win. And now, okay, sure. It is gonna, of course, mean that probably not gonna end up using you too much more, or maybe, we'll see. For right now, it's going. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Someone told him to remember to end the stream when he just ended it. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. That I'm just like, yeah, remember to end the stream when you're like, oh, yeah, you're right. I should probably do that. yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened. Looking a bit rusty. I mean, it's... The build being changing all the time is making me forget how things function. Also, I don't use shields enough. I gotta use shields more. Almost a perfect fight, yeah. Last thing I heard was saying something like, you think I'll forget to end the stream, and then it ended. I don't, like, I just passed out after that. I don't know. That sounds right, though. All right, what else? Oh, fine. The rare, okay, well, there goes Serenade. The rare cursed chest in the castle. Do not see that one a lot. Well, let's see how it goes. Armadillo pack probably would also be a good. You know, I've been trying to avoid using that because it's just so good. Oh my god, it's gonna be a problem. Good hits there, by the way. Okay. Okay. Now, looking a little rusty, I think is still the accurate way to push that. Yes. Now, I know there's like a royal guard over there, and I'm trying not to die. Okay. Oh. Yeah, those guys do not take fire damage, what with being demons and all that. Good. Oh, clear this out. Okay. Good. All right. There we go. That was sort of a scary thing. Demons are cool and all, but why are they in the castle? Good questions that I do not have the answer to. Don't really think that there's too much lore reason as to why the demons would be kind of hanging around here, but, well, here they are. That is indisputable. That can't hit anything. I'm just going to run. Forget about this. Okay. I'm going to pass a screen painting and can only hope that I... Oof. Okay, this is going to be a little bit scary. Maybe I'm actually going to go somewhere else. I don't like the way that I have a very clear way for all the enemies to attack me over there. And that means I got to kind of play it a little bit risky. Not as much over here. Are you doing the use what you see? Yep. One that was suggested yesterday, and I'm just like, you know what? That is a good way to start off this whole weird thing that I'm doing here. All right, torch. Sure. I like torch. Would have kind of preferred to keep the repeater crossbow, of course, but you know. Lore-wise, nothing. Maybe because... Oh, wait. Don't die to something because you're reading chat. Okay. There we are. Okay. Lore-wise, nothing. Maybe it's because High Peak Castle is so close to the Guardian's Haven. Maybe that's like the only thing that could possibly, you know, like reason for that. Because I do think that it makes sense that the demons are in the cavern. Yeah, that place is all kinds of wacky and would of course contain like stone monsters, stone demon monsters. But not in the castle. There's no reason why that would be the case. It's true. You know, like gargoyles or something are brought in as like statuary and then they came to life. All right. That's a combo. It's not even like that bad. It's got 100% on burning oil. Yeah. Well, let's try it out. I can also go and get some of my health back and everything with this too, provided that I don't lose all of my health trying to do exactly that. We'll see. There's this is not an unworkable build. Still scary though. All right. Send furry stuff to my P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box. I'm not buying a P.O. box. You guys are just gonna send me like polished rat skulls. I know this. Oil sword and torch? It's not even the torch so much. It's the fact that I have the fire grenade more than anything else. I think that's going to be what I use to be doing damage, as opposed to that. Though it is still going to be, like, try not to die here, too. Okay. Good hit. Anyway. Rat skulls? Yeah! Yeah. Who take time to polish the skulls? Because you're unpredictable like that. I know you guys enough. I know you guys enough to know that I don't know you guys. I got my stats. But such is the way of the use what you see. Polish rat skulls? They could be polished and Polish rat skulls. I don't know. Why you would go all the way to Poland to get rat skulls? They're all over the place here. That's completely unnecessary. Okay, well, at least, you know, yeah, by the way, Soldier's Endurance, very, very good mutation that I have been sleeping on for too long. You can it finally lets you actually take a beating in 5-cell mode and keep on yeeting. It's good. I mean, it was always something I would take when it was brutality, but still good. Sounds like something Jared Leto would do to prepare for another shitty movie role. Yeah, probably. He's that sort of guy. With the corruption all over the painting and everything. All right. Let's get on with it, baby. Yeah. Take a beating and keep on yeeting. I couldn't figure out a better rhyme there, so that's as much as you're gonna get. All right. Okay. Just keep on going here. It's Morbin time. Still, something about that meme amuses me more than it should. Considering, you know, I care nothing about Morbius the Living Vampire or any actor, basically. Except for Lance Henriksen, who, of course, did a great job being in The Quarry. Good for him. Anyway. I loved him in Millennium. I mean, that's mostly just because I liked Millennium as a show. It was a good show, but still. I want to talk about demons? Oh, I wanted to talk about Millennium. What's your favorite episode of Millennium, chat? Was it the one with Jose Chung? Yeah, of course it was. Why am I even asking this? The Doomsday Plan. Ah! How do you actually say his name? I haven't seen that episode in forever. Anyway. Do you ever look at the section in the enemies tab at the scribe? Yeah, I did that like a couple streams. I think I did that in the most recent Cursed Sword stream because, you know, we didn't quite make an hour, so I'm just like, let's go look at my stats. You know how that is. They're huge for no reason. That is true, especially like when you see the statues in the demon statues in the when you see the demon statues in the cannot remember the name right now. Sanctuary. They are much larger than they actually appear in the game for seemingly no reason. I guess that's because I guess that's because they scaled them down in size, but that's still using their original model. I don't know. Millennium was awesome. It was a really good show. It was the sister series to X-Files, made by the same creator. I think it was the guy who also made Breaking Bad. I'm not. It was Morgan something or other. So, you know. Had the same sort of DNA for it. Is that Chris Claremont, or am I thinking of comics now? Or is it Vince Gilligan? Okay, thank you. Or what is that who I'm thinking of? Am I right about? You know, I'm just realizing right now I could just be entirely incorrect. I know that there were some crossovers there, but I might be crossing those over in my mind. Come on, baby. I got the healing. Okay. And that's replacing Phaser, if I'm remembering this correctly, and I might not be. So close to a flawless challenge room, yeah. Showrunner for X-Files, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Okay, so it wasn't actually Millennium then. Who was Millennium then? I don't remember. Whatever. Look. I'll be the first to admit that my memory is not that great on some stuff. Most stuff it is amazing though. Absolutely incredible memory. As I think we all can agree. Okay, do that. Get that out of there. Better Call Saul, no surprise there, because I mean that is the spin-off series, of course. Brah. All right. I don't like this, but it worked out okay. Okay. Yeah, Sonic lore, of course. And as we just found out in this as well, lore related to Resident Evil. Now, next we're going to talk about the combination of the T virus and the G virus called the TG virus, which does exactly what you think it does. I always like that. It's a weird little thing to put into one of the side games. Ah! Okay. Oh, just how hyperfixations work. No, it's not a hyperfixation. It's just I like Sonic. That's it. I haven't watched X-Files in like literally 10 plus years. That's why I don't remember that as well. Ugh. Anyway. Oh, God. Fire and Ice, baby. It's a song of it. I've heard that somewhere before. I don't know where, though. Anyway. Can't recall what you ate last Tuesday, but boy, oh boy, do I recall what obscure dialogue line is. Yeah, but, like, also... Oh, looks like I'm taking Trident soon enough. They're replacing the torch with that. That's okay. And then what's the other stuff I got? Well, okay, never mind. I guess we're not taking Trident because that's being immediately replaced by other stuff. Whatever, let's go sell it at least. We played the Last of Us series. I actually know very little about The Last of Us, so can't really say. Sell this again too because I'm taking the other thing. All right. Too bad. Unfortunately, I also got to get rid of that. part part 2 came out for that it's like, instead of watching that, I was watching a playthrough of Days Gone. So that's where my priorities were when that came out. Sonic says, gotta go fast. Sonic says, true love waits. Anyway. Okay. All right. Didn't realize how much vitriolic backlash there was when part 2 came out. Oh, yeah. If you weren't there, it's like, oh my God, there was a lot. It was a lot. Like, oh man, there was a lot. But, I don't know. People kind of turned around on it. I have not. What am I even saying? I don't know anything about Last of Us. I'm trying to talk about it here, and it's like, I don't know. I recently learned about it. That's funny because it's just like, if you were in the video game sphere at all, it's like, God, there were a lot of people talking about that. Why does this guy sound just like Doc Firebird? Ooh, never heard of him. Oh my God. He sounds like a very cool and handsome dude, though, that you should all go subscribe to on YouTube. Yeah. Good use. Good plays. Okay, now I got hit. It was going too well there. Okay. When are you going to change the Twitch handle? Well, I kind of got like, I mean, that's like the branding now. I can't change it, you know? Oh, wow. I don't know if I've ever seen him use like the phase 1 move after the first couple, after like the first second of the fight. Wonder what causes that to happen. Burnt. Less okay. Okay, there we go, finally. Yeah, it's the Doc Firebird's twin. Professor Thunder Lightning Bird. No, I want to call myself Dr. Thunder after the Walmart version of Dr. Pepper. It's me, Diet Dr. Thunderbird. Okay. Okay. Look, it's important to reference discount drinks. This is an important part of my brand identity now. Along with like it goes along with like the cherries and the name. That's actually the only two things that I have for brand identity. Okay. This is not the most efficient build, I'll say that right now. I'll freely admit that this is maybe not like the most effective way to take down this guy, but it worked. What else besides subscribing can we do to give back? I don't know, anything you can do to give me money. I like that. Walmart brand Dr. Pepper. Yeah, do I still have that image up here? Let me see. Oh, right. Right. The half liter of vodka. Let me try that again. Yeah, here we go. Rat. Yes, Rattan. You got a Venmo? No, I don't take direct. I would feel weird about taking direct donations. You can't always do the whole bit thing if you really wanted to, or gift subscriptions or whatever. To be honest, it's like this is just my side hustle. It's my pizza and fried chicken money. So it's like really just watching stuff is enough. I'll take the pennies that YouTube gives me, and yeah, pizza and fried chicken. Hey, there we go. Sanic. Or vodka. I get so little vodka that it's like that might as well be like money I find on the ground. That's my vodka fund. Anyway. What happened in the stream yesterday to make that be the first image that popped up? I don't remember. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I think it was some... Oh, that was close. I think it was something to do with the furry conversation, but I don't remember. Everybody's favorite part of Persona. Hey, actually, you know, speaking of Persona 5, and we were speaking of Persona 5, which, as we all know, that lives rent-free in my head. If anything, I'm paying Persona 5 at this rate to live in my head. That's coming out for Switch now, I saw. Eh? Is that another chance to maybe try and gin up a little bit of interest in the series again that I see? Second guy drunk stream. Why did I do this? Ugh. As far as I know, second guy doesn't get drunk because he's got like the liver thing. He can explain it more or whatever. But the point is he doesn't drink. Not like me. I do. Oh God, please, just like lay it all on me, baby. Okay. Yeah, in 8 months from now, exactly. See how he's holding the bow? Yeah, what? Is that like a... Yeah, I did not notice that. What is going on with the bow here? It's supposed to be a crossbow. Well, whatever. I did not notice that at all. Too focused on winning the video game. Okay, get you out of here. And, it's not the best. Yeah, they like put the wrong model on there, or maybe it's a joke? I don't know. That's the first time I've ever even noticed it. Anyway. In the meantime, though... Still have 7/8 of a caramel vodka here. Oh my God, I do? First off, that caramel vodka is like $5, so you can keep it. Have fun. Oh, yeah, also, yeah, if you want to go explain the thing, then... Oh, yeah, when I was text messaging you, I guess earlier today, talking about the looker, I did kind of forget to mention, yeah, I got blasted yesterday, by the way. That was a thing that happened. As you do. Okay. Got blasted. Had to chatted about, profit sharing on video game, the disbursement platforms. That's not the name. Whatever. The usual. And now we're talking about Diet Dr. Thunder. You know. All right. I drink every night, but in 5 years I've only gone through 1/8 of the vodka bottle. I just poured it into a tiny little tumbler in my Monopoly set. They don't have the thimble? Are you talking about the thimble? They don't have a tumbler. You don't go around as a shot glass in Monopoly. Yeah, as it turns out, somehow Hasbro, or whoever owns that right now, is not there putting shot glasses into their games, which, despite being called Monopoly, I guess you can play with kids, technically. Would I ever want to play a game of Monopoly with like an actual child? I think the adults that play that game generally do well enough with their mannerisms. Of course, including myself. You know. Doc Fireball. That's been, oh my God, it has been a grip and a half since I've had like Fireball whiskey. That's gotta be going on a long time. It's all right though, but you know. Yeesh. Teach them that the world... Oh, wave denial. That's replacing my ice grenade. What is this combo of items? Fireballs is disgusting? It just tastes like cinnamon. Like, what do you... Throw it in like some eggnog or something. It's great. Anyway. Tastes like Big Red... Yeah, because Big Red gum tastes like cinnamon gum. Okay. That's a problem. I'm not feeling too... Wow, look at how... Again, the soldier's endurance is amazing. But, oh, this is a rough combination of items. Yeesh. Hasbro isn't in the most savory of places. I mean, that's more, you know. That's every corporation. Come on. What am I going to do? Yeah, well, that works. Oh my God, this is stupid. What is happening? God, whoa man. Oh, horchata? Yeah, with Fireball would be great. Yeah, that's also a good combination. I mean, like that. I mean, it just like straight up, they were selling a cinnamon Pepsi a little while back. I got it, didn't really like it. But, you know, just saying, I think that would be a good combo. This is terrible. I hate this. I'm also pressing the wrong button, which is not helping me either. Oh my god, I'm so glad I have so much health right now, because otherwise I would have been hyper dead. That is to go beyond dead, of course. It's called rum chata? I mean, yeah, basically. I mean, sort of. Yeah, rum chata is like a thing, though. Horchata plus booze. Sprinkle actual cinnamon, then mix. I mean, well, you know anyway. Why are we talking about mixed drinks right now? God, yeah, I totally forgot about that. And then it's just like, you know, COVID and everything, so it couldn't really. So yeah, we never really ended up finishing that up. Then did we? Ah, this is terrible. I hate this. Oh my god. Well, it's in a white bottle with a gold cap and is delicious. Yeah, I've had it before. I can't remember when, but yeah, horchata's good. Nothing really else to do here, and I've already bought out the shop, so I guess we're gonna see this one through. This is not an ideal build to end this. Oh yeah, I'm missing the alien key. That's right. Where is it then? Over there. Okay. Go buy a weapon. Yeah, but that goes against the spirit of the run, you know. Oh, and like 90% the way here. I mean, it's like, yeah, but I haven't bought anything from stores aside from, well, you know, the food shop. Sort of been how I've been doing this entire thing. Like, God, I don't know. This is super funky. That works, sort of. Oh my god, this is, well, that's use what you see, though, you know? About to witness homunculus room, you know, dive attack. I can actually use the shield. It's just not as much as I would like to. Fart sounds. Anyway. This is the worst. Look at this combination of items. Oh, that's not the one I want to hook on to. Oh my god. That's use what you see, baby. Unfortunately, pushing enemies into the electricity to try and get my DPS out here. I'm just gonna rush. I'm gonna rush. Nope. No, okay, yeah. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Yeah, rip. I mean, of course, though. Should we do Looker on stream or recording? I'm considering playing it tonight. Yeah, I was actually just telling people earlier about how I was telling you about that game, and I'm like, we might? Like, I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? Play it, though. I mean, certainly getting the... Okay, that's the end of the episode. That's enough, then. All right. I mean, like, you might as well play it because, you know, I usually play games before I actually do them on the channel, so why not? But, jeez. I gotta go get out the next episode of Inscription. Due to the whole getting blasted thing, I kind of was unable to edit it and render it. So, you know, get that done. And really, tomorrow we should end up doing... We should finally get to King's Quest because, good God, it's been way too long. But yeah, anyway, that's enough of that then. That's enough. Throw this stream in the can. It's done, baby. The can of Diet Dr. Thunder.